Hello everyone, good morning and welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So, today we've got a couple things to do. We've got the besieged biotic base, or the besieged base, or the biotic terrorists have taken over the Certa Foundation. And we gotta rescue as many of them as we can. It's gonna be a pain. And we've got the Maroon Sea quest to do. Then we've got then last on the table is going to be bringing down the sky. So let's go ahead and get to it. I don't think there's anything we need to do here. So we'll head back to the Normandy.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo
Yeah,
Presley
last time we
stands
finished
relieved.
Pharos and its missions, which unlocks some more missions in the Maroon Sea, which we're gonna do after the besieged base, because that's our morality mission. Because we hit Max Paragon. Excuse me. Yeah, we've got that's the Maroon Sea, but first. Alright, so Zater, heavy metal, and jails and caffeine, that's fine. So these here. Rare element. Now I should double check something real quick. Just to make sure we are still on insanity. Okay. Alright, Chloe. Or Koe. Koe is a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminum with numerous deposits of calcium. Though it has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere, Chloe is nearly a vacuum. This lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the differences between night and day are extreme. The surface of Koe's, or Choe, however you want to pronounce it, sunward-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as frost over the course of the long, cold night. The Certa Foundation has established a research outpost on Choe to investigate the natives' Terrenian life, which shows an incredible resilience to extremes of heat and cold. Orbital period is 5.4 Earth years. Day length is 54.5 hours. Surface temperature is 11 degrees Celsius. usage. How much is that in freedom units? F. 51.8 degrees. Alright. So we're gonna want to take Ash. She doesn't actually have any powers that can blow anything up. And then we'll take Garrus. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna... Oh, there's a Thresher Mob. But guess what? I don't have to fight him anymore. Because I don't need the XP. I don't need any of this shit except for maybe the debris. So we'll go ahead and mark that. And then we'll head over to the science base. As for this stuff, I'm going to take off our ammo mods. Alright, now the ammo mods are taken off. Gonna go to options, gameplay. Squad power usage, none. That way they don't accidentally blow up any of the hostages. I'll turn them on afterwards, of course. But for now... We're actually going to be cutting across the Thresher's territory. I'm not going to stop them. Assault rifles. Take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. The civilians are so addled by the drug they'll wander right into the middle of a firefight. So we're just gonna quick save right here. Alright, so Ash, put you there. Garrus, we're gonna put you there. Okay, put the barrier up, and then what we're gonna do is gonna go in, fire that off, which will draw them in. And we can use this place as a Come on.
Negative contacts.
Okay. Okay, he's coming. Damn it, researcher killed. Okay. Load the quick save. Okay. God damn it. Okay, here comes another one. Maybe a little bit more encouragement's needed. Oh, no, there. Okay.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
Alright.
All patched up.
One more left. All civilians are safe. Yay! Ow, I hurt.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again. All patched up.
Alright, let's go ahead, see what we got. Okay, Gonna equip high explosive rounds to everybody again. Then options, gameplay, squad power use, all. Good, good. Quick save. Alright. Now let's go see if we can loot the place. I don't think there's much to loot here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Not bad. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Grab the malfunction. Oop, more high explosive rounds. I love those rounds. I kind of wish that Mass Effect 2 and 3 had explosive rounds as a thing. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright.
When I smile, the walls chime. I'm making so much music.
Right. Okay. You keep doing that, I guess. Directly to Normandy. Alright, that mission's taken care of.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I didn't think it could be done, Commander. You managed to secure the base and neutralize the bionics without a single civilian casualty.
Well, I'm glad I could
Just
help.
doing my job, Admiral. I couldn't let innocent lives be lost.
I wish every soldier had your definition of just doing your job. You're a credit to the uniform, Shepard. We're in your debt. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay. Okay, now onto the Maroon Sea. Where there's 3 missions. We've got an anomaly here. Let's start with the anomaly. Because I think I know what this one is. It's a derelict ship. Yep, the cornucopia. Three insignia. All right. Let's just make sure there's no things in here. Nope, okay. MSV Cornucopia. Cornucopia is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. While obviously adrift, the Cornucopia is not broadcasting any distress call. Registry X-Solar Shipping, Sol. Alright. We're going into close quarters. Let's bring Rex and Tal. Our 2 close quarters masters. Alright, and good, they both have their shotguns. Excuse me. Hey Gio, welcome to Strem. How are you doing today? We're on a zombie-infested ship.
Charging up.
Better than yesterday. Weekend's going good. I had some nice Halo stream. Floof and I went to see a movie. Cross, if you break through the ceiling when there's a trapdoor intentionally, you're not sorry. Not a good... Oh no. Well, if you need to vent, you know where my DMs are. We saw, it's kind of a stupid one, but we saw the new, Christmas one with The Rock and J.K. Simmons. It was a nice turn your brain off for like a couple hours.
Shields disabled.
You missed the, Biotic Siege, but nothing really important to the plot. Right now we're just cleaning up the last remaining side quest before we do Bring Down the Sky. Well, I mean, the Reapers made their debut in Eden Prime where we saw Sovereign, but yeah, this ship got turned into husks. And it's our first indication that maybe the Geth aren't responsible. Because there's no Geth here. But yet there's dragon's teeth. Dumb movies have their place. And I think the movie's title was Red One. And I think it's getting review bombed by the critics because it's not highbrow enough. I mean, it's a dumb action comedy. That's Christmas. But it does have a decent, wholesome message, so, I mean, I don't know. I thought it was okay. Funny. But, I mean, I probably won't want to see it again. But, it was fun for the 2 hours.
According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Vale. Looks like they found some kind of alien
critics lost their
artifact.
value.
They
I
brought
tend
it
to
on
do that.
board,
If the
and
critics seem to
this
hate
is
it,
really weird, Shepard.
then there's a good
Course,
chance
straight
I'll like
into
it.
the Perseus Vale, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
Is that all?
What else did the logs say?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. I don't see anything about how they got back into human territory.
The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship where someone would find it. Trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the Veil.
Rex, I don't think that the Geth were the ones that did this. I think we got all the husks, so that's good. But unfortunately, my back to Normandy shortcut doesn't work on the derelict ships. So I have to actually walk my way out of here. Also, I don't know how much longer Halo Wars is going to be. But after we finish Halo Wars, we're going to restart Arella's playthrough on Baldur's Gate 3. It's going to be on the PlayStation 5, though. But Floof and I have been testing mods on it, and I think we got some combinations that will work. So we'll be restarting that after Halo Wars. Will still be the same character and same class, but obviously mods are going to be different. So yes, Baldur's Gate does have console mods. The latest patch, patch 7, which broke my PC because of the mods. The reason why it did that is because it was introducing native mod support. Which, you know, but both for PC and console. So now the game has a built-in mod manager. I think that's where I got the problem. It's because I had a third-party mod manager. So I'm hoping because I purged everything. I'm hoping if I bring it back to bring everything back through Steam, I can go through BG's native mod manager and re-download the mods I liked, and then maybe able to do stuff there. PC has more mods available than console, but you know, yeah, that's also why I'm waiting. But the main benefit to me for PC on Baldur's Gate 3 was originally mods, and then mouse and keyboard help for certain things like menus and stuff, but for movement I much prefer the controller. So I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and head to the Exogeny facility on Vostok. Excuse me. Okay. Now let's just...
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Alright, Notocrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, and a thick nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, and a rich ecosystem. It would seem to be the perfect life. The The relatively high percentage of oxygen makes humans feel energized and alive, though it has also allowed insect analogs to grow to frightful sizes. Unfortunately, Notocrux is a case of almost, not quite. Thunderstorms are as common on Earth, but in Notocrux's thicker, oxygen-rich atmosphere, they are deafening and spark constant wildfires. More damning, however, are the large and ubiquitous tufts of pollen that float in the high-pressure air. In humans and other oxygen-breathing species, they cause severe or lethal allergic reactions. Great. Okay, so the orbital period is about 3.5 Earth years. The day is just a little bit shorter than an Earth day, 22 hours instead of 24. Atmospheric pressure is thicker than Earth's at 2.63. Surface temperature, though, is about the same at 23 degrees Celsius, which is 73 degrees freedom units. Alright, so for this one, we're gonna bring in Garrus. Oh, frick it. Let's bring in Caden. I kind of like the attention to detail that the first game has. Like, yeah, so you have a thick, oxygen-rich atmosphere. Sounds great, but pollen tends to drift, so good luck breathing. Also, lightning will literally catch the sky on fire. Enjoy. We'll go see what's going on in the abandoned camp, and then we'll head to the science facility. Lovely planet, yeah. Oops. Yeah, the scenery is beautiful. But, and I don't think they've ruled out colonization outright. It's just a matter of, at the moment, it's a little too expensive, not cost effective. Would you fucking die? Thank you. More Thorian creepers. Might be asking yourself, Raz, your guns are more powerful than the Mako's is. Just get out the car and kill the creepers that way. And I'm thinking, yeah, no, the armor on the Mako will survive the spit. My armor won't. Yeah, well, not quite, but you know, better than my own health. It's like Earth in its younger years. Yeah, Earth in its younger years is actually a pretty good description.
I'm on my way.
Okay, grab those. Grab To the science facility. To answer the automated distress call. And totally not fuck up the exogeny plans. Okay, so yeah, I need to go over that one. Go this path here. I like the maneuverability of the Nomad, but it's nice to just not worry about switching gears between speed mode and climb mode. Hi, everybody. More Thorian creepers. I think they're all dead. At least the only ones that matter now. Okay.
Heading out.
Let's get out the car. Quick save complete. Alright, Caden, before we get... Yeah, get that. Savant at 9. Let's give you Savant 10. Savant 10. You do have toxin resistant. Combat exoskeleton. Right.
Over there. Thanks, Commander.
Alright, got rid of all the creepers. Thank God. And I think those are the last Thorian creepers I have to actually worry about.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
What happened here?
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
I've seen it.
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst.
Oh yeah, I do.
The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants.
Uh-huh.
Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Okay.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it
No,
died,
you shouldn't
it
like her
somehow
cross.
set off the creepers here.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
People lost their lives here.
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money.
Oh, now
A
you're
nice
trying to
little
bribe
emergency fund
me.
I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
The victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen. Open fire.
All right.
Open fire!
Your funeral.
Go, go! Get down! Incoming!
Exogeny's second-rate mercs proved no match for a trained Alliance Marine. With the last of the science crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. I mean, you could have came in. You'd be in jail, but
Negative contact.
you'd be alive. But now you're dead. Hope it was worth it. Alright. Time to return to the Normandy. Got one last side quest to do. We also got a notification from the exogenic accomplice in Pharos that this Black Ops group called Cerberus has been doing something here on Chaska. Chaska is a large but low-density world, fundamentally similar to its inner neighbor, Inti. Like Inti, Chaska is tidally locked to Matano. The same side always faces the sun, resulting in scorching day side and a frozen night side. In the temperate areas around the Terminator, temperatures average around 30 degrees Celsius. Combined with the nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, this slender band of habitable terrain allows limited colonization by humans. Chaska's ring is unique. It appears to be, for lack of a better term, a massive piece of alien installation art. The rings are made of small pieces of synthetic material and are almost invisible from space. From the ground, they catch and scatter the light of Matano in picturesque ways. It is not known who created the ring or when. Chaska is very early development, with little more than a few pioneer teams scattered across the surface. Information is being collated about native hazards and ecology, while a massive colonist recruiting drive is gearing up back on Earth. Colony founded 2183, population 150. Orbital period about 1 year. Day length, again, about 1 year. Atmospheric pressure, just under 1 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature, on the average, is 67 degrees Celsius, which is 152, but the temper says it's 30, which would be 86. It's tidally locked. It's just like the moon is tidally locked to Earth, the same side always faces us. Well, the same side always faces Chaska's sun here, which is why there's like a ring around the planet on the twilight side where it goes from day to night, where it's not bitterly cold or scorchingly hot. Yeah. The dark side of Chaska. Let's bring in Tally. And fucking Liara. She hasn't seen much action around it in a while. Alright, so we've got 3 civilian structures here and a science facility. At this point we don't really need anything else, so we're just going to blow through the main part of the quest. Head to X-59. see the ring. Not really. Okay, hold up. Looks to be a body there.
What happened to this colony? I've got a bad feeling about this.
There's already some red spikes. But those are on the other parts. Let's get into the building here. And it's up. Savant 9, that's good. Savant 9. Oh. Okay, I think I got them all. Nothing down there. Up there, okay. Well, there might be. There's lockers there. Well, husks are here, which means there's dragon's teeth, which means that either the Geth came here and did this, the colonists found something, or someone else brought them here. There's the dragon's teeth.
Goddess have mercy. The entire colony must have been transformed.
Well, it's not like there's a lot of them to begin with. There's only 150 total in scattered settlements, so yeah, there's probably not anyone left. go into the wild blue yonder. Alright. Grab that. Okay. Let's head to the science facility. God damn it. There we go. More dragon's teeth.
You're good to go.
Alright. Solve them in this section. That's an empty room. That wetware kit. Do that, and then the terminal here. Colonial pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Alright. Well, Colony of the Dead. Okay, so all the side quests are done. replenish our stuff at the Normandy. And then we're gonna head to the only DLC for Mass Effect 1, Bring Down the Sky. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna head to the Exos cluster. We're gonna head to Utopia first, because I don't think we're really able to get a description of Prime. Eden Prime. This idyllic agrarian world was one of the first human colonies established beyond the Karen mass relay. Eden Prime's biosphere is unusually well suited for importation of Earth native life. This fertility drew heavy immigration and development by the Systems Alliance and various corporations. Today, Eden Prime is a model of sustainable, organized development. The population is housed space-efficient arcologies that tower over thousands of kilometers of green fields and orchids. Colony founded 2152. Population 3.7 million. Capital constant. Orbital period 2.5 Earth years. Day length 64 hours. Average temperature 23 degrees Celsius. So yeah. Thank you for the lurkies, Starscream. So yeah, this is as close to like an Earth clone as we're gonna get in Mass Effect. Well, there's another one. Also in this cluster. She's called Terra Nova. Terra Nova was one of the Class 1 colonization prospects discovered by the first wave of Alliance surveys in 2150. It was the second human extrasolar colony and the first one beyond the Karen mass relay. It currently has the highest population of any Alliance colony. Though banded by a harsh equatorial desert, areas closer to the poles are more moderate, or temperate. The pace of development was modest until extensive deposits of platinum were discovered in the 2170s. This rare metal, required in the clean-burning hydrogen fuel cells that power private vehicles, attracted a platinum rush of immigrants and investment throughout Alliance space. In the past 12 years, Terra Nova has seen a 30% rise in population, and growth does not appear to be slowing. Colony founded 2152. Population 4.4 million. Capital Scott. Orbital period 1.5 Earth years. Day length 37.3 hours. Surface temperature average 56 degrees Celsius. So about 100-ish. In freedom units. But Terra Nova has a problem. Asteroid X57. I think I in the announcement put X59. Oh well. X57 is a metallic asteroid originally located at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr. With increased development of Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was decided to mine out X57 using their covered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. Recently, communications with the engineering team on X57 has been lost. The fusion torches have reignited, and The asteroid is accelerating towards Terra Nova. Alright. We're gonna bring in Tally and Garrus.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your
Actually,
transmission.
this
You hear
close,
me?
it probably should
Haven't
be
found me yet, but I can't
activated
talk
in
long.
reverse. Where
Shut
other
down the fusion
torches
torches. I'm going to die.
on the other side of the asteroid need to be
God, I hope
activated.
you're hearing this.
But whatever. Okay, so first let's see what Tally's armor is. Colossus 9, let's get her Colossus 10. Alright, first we're going to check out here. There's a question mark here. Body of G. Mendel. The victim was badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered only to be executed by his sadistic captors. Survey Station 3, final entry, logged by Engineer G. Mendel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. Surprised our surface comms work half as well as they do. When Sludge shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Well, there's a transmission tower that could be useful. Mission kit, Nexus, Omni-tool. We'll go ahead and head here. Actually, no, there's... Oh, yeah, Grizzly, edition kit, and a body. Logic arrest tool. Body of T Sludge. Scorching on this victim's hardsuit suggests he escaped the burning interior of his vehicle only to be gunned down by his assailants. So these guys are picking them off one by one. Yeah, I do celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm American. How I celebrate is usually the family gets together, we eat a bunch of food, either turkey or ham, and then just hang out the rest of the day. And then because I work retail, I have to go in Friday for work because people are savages. If you don't believe me, look up on YouTube crazy Black Friday shoppers. You'll see what I mean. Data link between the transmission tower and several survey stations have been restored. Survey station locations are now shown on your map. For Turkey and... it depends. Both are good. Although typically I'd rather do ham, not because I hate turkey, it's because if you do turkey, there's a good chance you're going to be eating turkey for the next month. And that gets boring real quick. I'm going to switch the controller so I can maneuver around better.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but
Favorite Thanksgiving meal? Well, I don't know. Including desserts. Well, it's not traditionally Thanksgiving, but blueberry cobbler. I love blueberry cobbler. But I'm not one for the traditional Thanksgiving dessert, which is pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin. Cobbler is basically like a pie, but with no bottom layer. And the crust of it isn't really held together. It's kind of loose-ish. More like crumble. It's hard to explain. Describe. You're gonna have to refresh me on that. I vaguely recognize Malchior 5, but is that a Team 4-star thing? The bug planet? Oh, KOTOR 2. I've never played KOTOR 2. Yes, Black Friday Madness is in all retail stores. The reason why they call it Black Friday is because that's the first day that most retail stores operate in the black, meaning they aren't operating at a loss. Get out of my way! Fucking hell. Fucking bear. All right. Look at the image. Okay. The image. What the hell? That is one weird looking planet. All right. Grenade storage box. Oh, wow. Oh, come on, Shep. Look the right way, goddammit. Oh, there we go. Now we're back to normal. That'd be pretty bad. That as a Jedi. Okay. Let's see. Disable torch.
I'm seeing that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who is this?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
What do they want?
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, the thing is, Cross, I haven't even finished KOTOR 1 because the damn game keeps crashing. I know the story of it.
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than that one shot to bring me down.
Sorry.
And what I mean by crashing
I didn't
is
even realize you were human until...
well,
well,
Revan just, you know,
I'm not much of a soldier.
decides that moving is hard and he will never move again. So I have to reload. It's annoying. So I'm just like, yeah, no, fuck it. I'll just read and watch the story.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help.
Because the story is
Commander
great.
Shepard with the Alliance.
I just don't like the game.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice community, good schools.
Dark Shepard kicks us. We're not Dark Shepard, though. I'm trying both, Cross. Controller and mouse keyboard. It happens on both. Also, I've always found the KOTOR controls just clunky in general. I'm not a... I think they refined it more in Dragon Age, which is good, but I just...
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
So why would they do this?
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
Yeah, the Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops, but that doesn't stop the Turians from doing it to the Krogans. Or, you know, the humans on Shanxi.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Alright. And the leader.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Well...
The conventions only apply to council-aligned races. The Batarian government is a rogue state.
The Batarians aren't stupid. If they made a policy of this, the council will declare war on them. My opinion? These guys aren't backed by their government. They've got to be working on their own.
That's no excuse.
If the Batarians can't keep their own crazies in line, we'll do it for them.
I just don't want the Terra Firma Party using a threat to my home as an excuse to invade somebody else's.
Alright, well, I think that's all I need.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
Can you shut the mines off?
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No.
It was laptop
There are manual
first.
controls
I
by
haven't
the
tried it
entrance
on
to
the
torch
PC.
facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless.
I also got
saw
it from
them smash the
Steam.
faceplates
That
of
might
guys working vacuum.
also be a
And those
factor.
Varen. I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
Well, I'll do what I can, but at least one is dead.
I came across a member of your crew. He didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the other 2 are still out there. You never know. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
Alright. Well, eventually I'll get there.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my
I'm
best
also
engineers.
working on a lot of
She
games
signed
in
on
the
with her brother,
background. Like,
Aaron. I think
trying to get an Andromeda
security detail. I hope they're okay.
run for Victor Shepard's timeline ready to go. And I'm also testing out other stuff, so I'll add it to the queue, but yeah.
You'd better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
I guess I'm renegade. Didn't mean to do that, but oh well. Oh, I thought that was that guy playing dead. Alright, so now we're going here to find the other guy, another guy. Well, if I remember right, it's actually down. Looks like the door is blown off. Body of C. Hyman's. This body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have likely killed her instantaneously.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Although, it's kind of interesting because if they attach the explosive on the outside of the door, it should be here. Because the force of the blast would knock it inward. But it's actually on the outside. Which would indicate the explosive being attached on the inside. Probably just a developer oversight, but whatever. Alright, since we're going to be dancing through a minefield and dodging turrets,
Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing what you're doing.
Great. Gonna get shot with rockets. I'm trying to dodge fucking mines. dead.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask her again.
These are the many. Although I don't honestly know. He asked who we were.
Get her out of here!
Would it really matter if she said it was us? Because, I mean, it's not like Ballot can stop us. But yeah, he asked who was stopping down the torches, not where are they. You know, she could say super duper space special forces and they will kill you. Yeah, I mean that's basically what we're gonna try and do. Alright, so next we've got here to go to. What is Shepard's title again? Spectre. Special reconnaissance and tactician. Or tactical. For special tactics and recon. That's what it is. Make me sound mythological or supernatural. Spectre B, U.S. Navy SEALs. Let's let that shield recharge. Well, that's as close as you're gonna get. theoretically, the Spectre not only is special forces, but they're above the law. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Pretty much. And there's no IRL group that I know of officially that has that capability. Unofficially, there probably is, but I don't know what they would be. And I'm not gonna speculate because I don't want to die. But the closest would probably be the U.S. Navy SEALs. Oh yeah, if the SEALs are coming to get you, be very afraid. Same with the Rangers. The Rangers are basically like the Army's version of the SEALs, but they're not as high profile, so they can get away with more shit. Basically, a military tuber said that if Uncle Sam wants you dead, but they want the world to know that it was us that did it, they'll send the SEALs. If they just want you to die and they don't really care about public how it appears, they'll send the Rangers.
All targets down.
No, Uncle Sam doesn't like to mess around.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
Peacefully, huh?
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
Slave grab, huh?
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
It is up to you.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite.
Not my problem.
Bastard, this whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So I follow him.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead. And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Forget Bollock.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Bollock. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
That'll be fine.
Balak will be dead before you get off the asteroid.
I hope you're right. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this road.
I would say so am I, but we're the Boy Scout this time. So, yeah, no, we're not. God damn it, Shepard. There we go. Alright, now gotta head over here for the last of the peoples. Body of our Montoya. Looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in the service pack. Savant X service biotic amp. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. I have returned. Alright, let's go. Okay, we got a turret gauntlet that's gonna fucking suck. There's a good chance we're gonna die. So let's give it a quick save. 2 down. Down. 3 to go. Alright, all stationary ones down. Now it's just the moving ones. The shields are charged back up. Alright, all shield or all turrets down. Remember the first time I did this on Insanity, I got my ass kicked. Fucking hell, engineers!
Shutting them down.
Okay.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
What are you doing?
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the council.
I don't answer to the council. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
It's not that easy.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians.
Have we?
We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
It's your own damn fault.
Don't make it sound like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
Really? You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
Actually, the Batarians were always assholes to the Council long before humans showed up. One of their big sticking points is slavery. The Batarian hegemony views slavery as an intrinsic part of their culture, and when the Council said, no, you can't do that, they said, fuck you, and left. They also were raiding, even while they were technically members of the Council, or the Citadel species, they were raiding other Citadel races. And the Council's like, no, stop. Batarians like, no. So, yeah, the Batarians got kicked out, or left, I'm not sure which. Then humans arrived, and the Council basically gave us rights in the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse because, one, we proved that we weren't, or that we could go toe-to-toe with the Turians, at least for a little while. But more importantly, too, we were willing to be diplomatic and play by the rules. So the Council basically made the Batarians humanity's problem, for better or worse.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
Interesting viewpoint.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the Council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You've got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
Alright, because we are the war hero, and we are the Boy Scout, we're gonna let him go to save the hostages.
You can go. But this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
We got them all, Shepard.
Oh shit, we've only got 1 minute. Fucking hell. I literally cannot be distracted by these fucking drones. Okay, disarm. Upstairs. All demolition charges have been deactivated. Release the scientist from prison cell in the lower level office.
He left. Is that all right?
It's the only option.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
She's fine.
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice their lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
I'm not like him.
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Ms. Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not going to sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Only temporarily.
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow. And the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Well, Quarian armor.
You have Quarian armor? That's hard to come by.
We hired a few to help install the torches. They really knew their stuff. You're welcome to take it.
Got you 3 engineers.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
They didn't make it.
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Colossus X. Let's give that to Tally immediately. There it is. There we go. Alright, let's let the hostages go, and then we're good to go.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
It's not my way.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Sorry.
I wish I could have saved him, too.
It's not your fault. You did what you could. At least Aaron died in the place he loved. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Victor. Victor Shepard.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Alright. Time to head back to the Normandy. Alrighty, well, with that, we've basically completed the stream for today. Tomorrow, we're going to be back in Final Fantasy X as we go through and finish our area conquests to charge up Auron's weapon. Wednesday, the Floof crew turns to Baldur's Gate 3. We're headed to Sorcerer's Sundries for Gale's Crown of Karsus quest. And if we have time after that, we'll head to we'll bring in Jaheira and search for the Stone Lord and Minsk. Thursday, we're going to continue Ace Combat Joint Assault on the emulator. Friday, with Arkham Origins, we're gonna beat the shit out of the Penguins so he can tell us what the hell's going on with Black Mask. Saturday, we're going to keep going with Halo Wars. As we are going to find out what exactly the Covenant are doing on Arcadia. And Sunday, next time on the Insanity of Victor Shepard, it's time for Vermeer. So we're getting close to the end point. After Vermeer, it'll be one more episode after that of Mass Effect 1 with Ilos and Battle of the Citadel. But thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had a good time. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your weekend. And have a good afternoon.